Hey everyone, welcome to Watch It Paint It. In this video I want to talk about something new, something exciting coming to the channel. I say channel, it's primarily going to be on Patreon, so I'm going to throw that out there straight away. But it's going to be the first ever Watch It Paint It painting competition. Guys, I've wanted to run a painting competition for 3 years now, and I've just never been able to get it in my head how exactly that will work. I haven't got any more time, so how am I going to find the time to do that? And the other thing is, I wanted it to be available for anybody who enters to win. Obviously, if you're better at painting, you've got a better chance, but I wanted it so anybody entering could win. I'm not a great painter. That is not the aim of the channel. We're supposed to be getting paint on miniatures, get people into the hobby, and I wanted to make sure anybody entering had a chance, had at least a chance, and I feel like that feels good. I finally got around it in my head and how I want to do it, and I'm just going to go in this video, talk a little bit about it, what you can win, how you enter, that sort of thing. Now, let me just start by explaining why it's going to be run on Patreon. There's two main reasons for that. One is I just wanted to keep the entry base a little bit lower. There's far less patrons than there are YouTube subscribers. So as much as I would love millions of people to enter, I just don't have the time to process that many entries. I intend to score every single one and give feedback, what was good, what was bad, where you could go, how you could improve for the next painting competition. Hopefully we can run many of them. So it's going to be a big time sink, and I just don't have that time. So by using Patreon, it's limiting the number of entries. Now, obviously this video is hoping some of you will go and sign up for Patreon and join in the fun. So I would like it to grow, but not 15,000. I haven't got time to mark 15,000 entries. Then the second reason is just anybody watching this video is supporting the channel. Any subscribers is supporting the channel even more. And then patrons, just that next level, you're parting with a little bit or a lot, depending on the patron, of your hard-earned cash and just financially supporting the channel, which does make the channel better. It buys games, buys equipment, buys my time in that I buy a bottle of whiskey to celebrate doing a big project, etc., etc. And that is all a big help. So the second reason is that I just want to massively thank every patron I've got. And I've wanted to do this for ages, but I just couldn't get it in my head how to go about making it interesting and fair. So that's why we're doing this on Patreon. So hopefully, please, guys, if you've got a little bit of spare money, has anyone got spare money? If you feel the content's worth donating $1 upwards and you would like to enter the competition, please do click in the Patreon link below or at the end of the video and just go and check it out. Now, Patreon, if you don't know what it is, it's a way of supporting creators on YouTube, or creators all over, but YouTube's the biggest draw, I think, and it's donating a little bit of money, paying for them to keep producing content. You get rewards. In this instance, it's entry to the competition, but there's other rewards. You can have your name in the credits, as you see at the end of the video. You get the Discord channel at every level, and there's a fair few of us chatting away on that. Not even just all about painting, but if you've got painting questions, fire them away in there. If you want some honest reviews from more than just me, plenty of painters in that channel. If you want to play games and chat, we do that too. Yep, so links are below if you would like to check out Patreon and see what other rewards you can get. So hopefully that's covered the Patreon aspect of it and justified why I'm doing it this way. So let's get on to the competition itself. Now, painting is massively subjective, and this is one of my problems and why I couldn't get this painting competition till now. What I would much rather do is make it a kind of raffle. Every entry has a chance of winning. The better the entry, the more chance of winning you have, but essentially it would be a raffle and anybody could win. Patreon doesn't allow that. That's gambling. So we've made it a full-on competition. The better person will win. But the way we're going to do the scores is, because it's subjective, we're going to have first of all, we're going to make each score category very narrow. You can get a minimum, well, you can get 0 points if you don't do anything, but you can get a minimum of 1 if you try it, and a maximum of 3. So each category, you're not going to be able to jump massively ahead if you're substantially better at a certain area than somebody else. It's going to keep the competition very close. It's also going to have an area just for our subjective views, like completely like our overall impression. How do we just feel about it? And sometimes just one little part of a miniature can make somebody love it, whereas somebody else not. And that leads me on to, we're going to have 3 judges doing this. Myself, we're going to have Austin from Watch It Paint It, and Mike from Heroes and Bosses. And that way we're going to get a much fairer score, and we're going to take the average of those 3 results. Now, the scorecard will be available. The judges sheet will be available on Patreon, guys. You can check this out in advance if you'd like to see how you do it, but primarily there's going to be some points for being a very good painter, but there'll be other points for just hitting the theme, you know, slap bang on the head. This theme, guys, I didn't mention the theme. The theme is going to be zombies. I've been massively enjoying painting Zombicide recently. Now, you don't have to paint Zombicide. It can be any Zombicide. And to be honest, because there's a score for theme, it doesn't have to be a zombie. Paint whatever you like. Guys, let's see what I've got around. If you painted something like this, you're going to get some points. You know, it's not a zombie, but it is a monster at least. So we'll probably give you 1 point for that. A little dragon, maybe 0 points for that. But you know, that sort of thing, you can get a maximum of 3 points for. If it's very, very definitely a zombie, you'll get 3. And if somehow somebody gets something that's more zombie than a zombie, then that will become the 3 score, I think, and zombies might not get the best. Anyway, guys, the theme is going to be zombies. We're going to be scoring it. The scorecard's available if you'd like to check that out. Finally, let's just talk about the prizes. There is going to be the Watch It, Paint It Zombie trophy for this one, and I hope we can get enough interest, enough entries into this, and I can run many more competitions with many more themes. So zombies will hopefully just be the start. Lots more trophies available. We're also, because I did that video very recently on painting these zombies with contrast paint, we're also going to be chucking in a Game Envy wash wizard to keep your washes or contrast paints safe while you're painting, so you can't knock this over. Guys, I was really lazy the other day and I went downstairs and I didn't bother taking this, and then I spilt my entire brand new Agrax Earthshade all over the kitchen table. So I cannot recommend one of these enough. I don't know why I was lazy. I should have come up and got it. It's never spilt using this. Guys, that's it. I don't want to talk too long about this video because not everyone's going to want to enter a painting competition, but if you've never entered a painting competition, I highly recommend it. I'm not a I'm not a fantastic painter. I've won a painting competition and the buzz is real, guys. Hopefully see some new people sign up and enter, and if you're already a patron, can't wait to see your entries. Look forward to starting to judge this. Hopefully you'd like to see some videos on people's entries anyway. Let me know below if you would be interested in at least that part. Thank you all ever so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. I was a bit worried about how much time it will take up, and who knows, this is so hard.